going on, guys? James Ford here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing a bit of a different video. We're going to be doing a full day of cheating. So you've seen my full days of eating, where I'll take you through my full day of basically what I eat on a daily basis. As we're in Thailand, as food out is so accessible, I thought it'd be fun to do a full day of cheating. So we're going to be doing 5 meals today, all off plan, but we're going to be trying to make it as on plan as possible to some degree. I'll be ordering out, showing you how I will track while I'm out, and trying my best to make it fit my calories and macros. Obviously it's not going to be exact, but it should just give you guys a bit of an idea of how to track your food when you do go out, and it should be a bit of fun showing you what we get up to when we go out for food in Thailand. So to start off, we're at a place called Rustic and Blue. Very nice scenery, as you can see. And we're starting off with, I don't know what I'm ordering yet, we just got here, so having a look at the menu. We've got an almond latte on the way. We're probably going to get some donuts, a couple of little treats, because this place is pretty nice. I'll get shown to like a little pan of the donut cabinet as well. But I'll show you guys what we're ordering when it comes out. Ooh. For you, first on the menu is an almond latte, so I'll pop the the biscuit's not mine actually. That's I was just forced to have it. I don't have sugar or biscuits. They've got syrup and everything there. Almond latte, and then we've not ordered breakfast yet. The girls have ordered some donuts, so we'll get those in a second.
Thank you.
Is that pistachio?
Yeah.
What one have you got?
Peanut butter jelly.
Yeah. It's a jam basically.
Yeah. That's love right there. I just gave you the first bit.
Pretty good.
Is it good?
So 1 bite of peanut butter jam donut will be in the macros. Let's try a little bit of that. Oh fuck me, that's good. Oh my god.
Is it actually?
Yeah. Cover cup, is that? I have extra egg?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, is there one in there? Yeah. Oh, you? Fucking loud, mate. Wait till you've got your food and stuff as well, it's like, we just give it a minute.
Really?
So guys, meal number 1 is in. I can't remember the name of it, but it's basically just a croissant. It's got an egg in there, we've got an extra egg, we've got some bacon, a little bit of truffle sauce and some mushrooms as well. Don't know what I'd call it. What was it called? It was a truffle egg croissant, that was the one. So I'm gonna have this one now. I'm gonna pop the calories and macros, or my estimated calories and macros from MyFitnessPal on the screen here. We're doing a bit of a tally throughout the day. Obviously right now I'm bulking, so I'm trying to put size on, which makes this a hell of a lot easier for me. So my calorie intake at the moment is about 3,600 calories, so we've just been trying to get as close to that as possible, while obviously estimating this sort of stuff. If you're in a dieting phase, this would be probably almost impossible, so don't try this at home. Fucking good food, man. Oh, you are kidding.
I want to get a bite out. That one looks more aesthetic.
Got donuts in the rest of your food. You won't want to miss it. I do tropical bowl with a scoop of protein food.
What kind of the protein?
The whey, please.
Whey protein, that I know. Vanilla whey or chocolate whey.
What one's? Oh, vanilla, please.
Vanilla.
There you go. Thank you. You can be in my vlog. Say hello. Say swaddy ka.
Swaddy ka.
We're doing a full day of eating today. Yeah. So guys, meal 2 is about to go down. We're at a cafe called Boost. We've been here a few times. You'll probably notice as well, even though we're in Thailand, like the restaurants we're going to, really nice. So all the other times I've been to Thailand, we just basically eat out of gusses almost, whereas this time it's been like a very nice experience of eating in places that wouldn't be out of place, you know, where I'm from on the Gold Coast. But we're gonna go with a smoothie bowl. I was very tempted to go for like a, you know, like an American breakfast, or they had pancakes as well, so they got some good shit. They got pancakes, but I think just because this is now going to be our pre-workout meal, I want to at least somewhat have something that's going to digest pretty easily and, you know, not fuck me up for my session. I've also got plans for meals later, so I want to kind of make sure that we can incorporate some decent food without basically running out of calories. So we've gone for the tropical bowl. It's basically mango, pineapple, blueberry, peanut butter, sesame, coconut chips, passion fruit, and a scoop of whey protein as well. So I'll pop the calories and macros of what I think this is going to be on the screen here, so you can kind of see that. And we'll just wait for it to come out and we'll see what we're working with. Wow, she knows. Thank you. It's got all the protein in, yeah? Wow, look at that. Thank you so much. Shopping cap. This actually looks banging. So we've got, like she said, vanilla whey, and it's, oh man, that's proper happy with my decision. Yeah, so guys, I thought I'd do a bit of a breakdown of the approach that you should probably take when you go for an off-plan meal. Now today, for me, is going to be a relatively bad representation of what you should probably do when you go for an off-plan meal. And I think I don't want to give the misconception that doing this sort of stuff is fine if you are serious about your goals. However, being in the position that I'm in and being able to understand how to structure my food in the way that I do, and then also being able to somewhat track it towards my goals, is going to put me in a, you know, a somewhat okay position. But when you do go for off plans, go for a obviously higher protein option. That's why with this, like, I could have had this without protein, but it would just seem like a wasted meal for me. You know, we have a protein goal that we're trying to hit, we have a calorie goal that we're trying to hit. Yes, our carbs and fats are probably going to be off today, but if I can at least hit my protein goal and hit my calorie goal, we're in a very good position. Obviously, when you're in like an off-season setting like I am, one of the most important things, the digestion. So if you're doing things like this all the time that are making you feel groggy, like that breakfast I had earlier, killed my appetite for a couple of hours, it's not going to be very good for your off-season. It's going to definitely impede the amount of progress that you can make. Obviously, I'm doing this for entertainment purposes only, but there's no reason why you can't have off plans that align with your goals, and that's why we've gone with something like this. So I thought I'd share that with you, but this is fucking banging. Really, really good. So guys, with this as well, it is mango, pineapple, blueberry. We got a bit of peanut butter apparently. I can't really taste it. And then a scoop of protein. I think that's all it really is, but it's just a fruit bowl. Banging meal. Really good. To be honest, probably actually not a bad choice for my pre-workout meal as well. It's gonna be easy to digest. That's why I didn't go for something like an actual breakfast or something that's just gonna sit in my stomach. So obviously I had that meal earlier. You'll notice the meals that I'm having around the workout perimeter, I'm gonna try and keep as clean as possible, just so that, you know, I can digest it nice and easily, and the nutrients are gonna be there when I actually need them. Okay guys, we're now about an hour and a half in the future now. We probably spent a bit too long between our pre-workout meal and this, so I am pretty hungry. But this isn't obviously a workout vlog, so I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what we're doing for our chest and shoulder day, and then we're going to get stuck into it, and then obviously take you guys through the next meal. So we're going to run 2 sets on a pec deck, which we just ran, so a chest fly, 2 reps in reserve just to get some blood in the chest, an incline Smith machine press, 2 sets on that, seated cuffed clavicular flies, 2 sets, a decline chest press hammer strength machine, 2 sets, 2 sets on a dumbbell seated shoulder press, and then 2 sets on a cuffed cable lateral. So we're gonna get stuck into this one now, guys, and take you through it.
You crossing the boundaries by running your mouth to the cops. I went up the block and slippery socks. I fuck up the game and I'm leaving.
Like a lot. Yo guys, okay, so that is our session done. We're about to head off for meal number 3, which is gonna be our post-workout meal. Now, what we're gonna do for that one is we're gonna stop off at, there's like a little family that sell fruit, and me and Kiana buy off them pretty much every single, not every day, probably about 3-4 times a week. We'll like stock up on fruit here. I feel like you can be in a place like this and not basically live off it. So that's what we're gonna do on the way home. Stop there, make me up a mango shake and chuck a couple of scoops of protein powder in there as well. So we're gonna hop on the bikes now and take you down there. How are you?
I'm great. How about you?
Mango shake, please.
Mango shake. More sugar, no sugar.
No sugar, please. I've got protein.
Protein.
So I put that in with mango shake.
Yep.
How are we doing? But yeah, so mango shake with that one, please. Cup and cap. Thank you. Thank you. So guys, we're keeping it pretty clean for the post-workout meal. We're gonna go for, it's a scoop and a half of protein, so 45 grams of whey protein. There's about 250 grams of mango in there, which will be just shy of a whole mango. So it's pretty clean. These taste unreal. Like I said, when you're in a place like Thailand, if you aren't taking advantage of having such amazing fruit at such amazing prices, then you're missing out. So we're gonna have this one now, gonna go home and shower, and then realistically, we're probably gonna think about going out for our next meal, because I still have 2 more meals to fit in, and we've left it relatively late in the day. I've been trying to bank calories through the day, but I've actually kind of backfired. As you can see, this meal and then my pre-workout meal are really small. So we're gonna have to crack on, have some real high protein meals in the next couple, but I'll take you guys along for the ride on that one as well. Jasmine white rice as well, please.
Jasmine, right?
Yeah.
Right. 1 cup.
Yeah, just one.
Just one.
Yeah. Perfect, that's everything.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay guys, we're now back at the famous alleys. The last time, I think it was one of my vlogs I actually took you guys here before, because this was like our regular feed that me and Kiana came to every single night. However, Kiana got food poisoning from here, and now I haven't been here since. This will be my first time here, but because of the day that we've had so far, I know I can get a fuckload of protein here in one meal. So we're going for a chicken skewer with rice. We're having 1 chicken skewer each, sharing a rice, and then I'll have a flatbread as well. But it works out to be about 220 grams of chicken, literally just in the skewer. So got the Coke Zeros on the go as well, so won't bother tracking them, because obviously no calories in them. But we'll wait for that to come out. I'll show you guys what we're eating. Coffin cap, thank you. It's meal number 4. This is 4, isn't it? Meal number 4, we've got, it's about 200 grams. They say it's 220 grams of chicken, so I'm gonna track 220. And then we've got a pitta, and then we've also got a bit of rice on the way, so it'll be 150 grams of jasmine rice as well. About half an onion, a little bit of tomato, which we won't bother tracking. But this is it guys, this is our way of just kind of squeezing in that extra little bit of protein. Like I said, when you are going for these off plans, the most important things is to obviously stay within, or like as close to your calorie goal as possible, and then obviously hitting your actual protein goal as well. So that is the goal of today. And guys, I'm gonna pop the calories and macros on the screen for this meal, or what I assume the calories and macros are gonna be here. So have a little look at that one. The tally so far, we're actually going to be under, as predicted by what I've eaten so far, what I'm eating now, and what I predicted that I'm going to eat in my final meal. So we'll kind of play things by ear, maybe chucking a little bit of something else here and there. Making a little wrap up with it. So I track the mayo as well. Realistically, it's probably about 20 grams of mayo, and it's probably a good thing. Like I said, we're a little bit short on calories today by the plan, so we'll get the old sauce in there as well. Wow. So guys, we're now out getting a few steps. So the place that we live in Nai Hak, there's a nice little lake that we walk around. So we're going to do a lap around here, and then we're going to head up to the viewpoint. Kind of just build up a bit of an appetite for that last meal, because like I said, meal timing for us pretty crammed together today because of the way that we kind of ran it. But we'll go for this little walk now, show you kind of like the area we live in, and then we'll take you to the last meal. guys, we're now at meal location number 5. So this is the 5th off-plan meal of the day. Full off-plan day of eating, and of course we're finishing it off with Unis. It's like one of our one of our favourite places in Naihan as well. I think this is my 3rd time here in the last couple of weeks, something like that, and you know, it's probably one of our go-to off plans. We've ordered the usual, so to fill up my calories for the day, I've gone and got a chicken burrito and some sweet potato fries as well, and they go down an absolute treat here. And Shane's got the surf and turf and some sweet potato fries as well. So been a very, very naughty day so far, to say the least. But, and like I said before, this isn't something that I usually do or recommend doing to someone who's actually trying to make optimal progress, because the odd occasion doing something like this is probably fine if you do it properly, but if you're doing this consistently, you probably shouldn't expect to make the progress that you could if you did it, if you ate properly, if that makes sense. But waiting on the burritos now, we put the orders in, we're actually feeling pretty full. When you eat food like this in comparison to like the standard chicken and rice, digestion slows down and you feel a little bit groggy. So not feeling the best, and I'm probably not going to feel the best tomorrow, but it's been a good day. So we'll wait for the food and show you what we've got.
Hi guys, the chicken unit burrito.
Chicken, thank you.
And the surf turf.
Surf turf for him.
Can I get you anything else?
That's everything.
Alright, enjoy guys.
Thank you so much. Okay guys, burritos are in. Looks a little bit rough around the edges compared to the usual ones, but we got the chicken burrito. Shane's got a surf and turf burrito, which I think is like shrimp and beef. Beef and shrimp, that's the one. And then we got the sweet potato fries as well. So I'm gonna pop the macros and the calories on the screen for these here. What you'll notice as well is I put in 100 grams of chicken, because I'm gonna have that when I get home, just purely based on the fact that my calories and macros, I managed to hit my calories and macros along with 100 grams of chicken from home. So it is cheating slightly, but it's full day of cheating, so cheating on the cheat isn't such an issue. So like I said, 5th meal of the day now. We're going to tuck into this one. It's one of our like iconic meals of Thailand. So full macro breakdown for today is going to be, and I've left a tiny little bit of wiggle room, it's 3,435 calories, and that's broken down into 239 grams of protein, 344 grams of carbs, and then 133 grams of fat. So fats are up, carbs are down, protein is spot on with that 100 grams of chicken when I get home. So I'm going to tuck into this now to finish the vlog here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure that you hit like, comment, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. It really helps the channel grow, and it means that you won't miss anything. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.